Welcome to part 2 on how to fix a sunken asphalt driveway, repair tire depression, and seal your driveway to prevent future cracks and damage to your driveway and home's foundation. If you haven't watched the first video, you can click the link in the top right corner to watch that first and see the two very important first steps of this project. Even though we had tempered the asphalt perfectly and covered it with a layer of crack filler, the unity of the driveway wasn't complete and we all felt it still needed something else. I knew we needed a mix like concrete, which would give us a thinner layer to completely merge the old asphalt with the new one. To do this, instead of water, I dissolved the sand mix concrete in driveway sealer and mixed them together until I got a paste. This was an amazing experiment and had wonderful results. It was soft and easily malleable like Play-Doh. It didn't dry too fast either, giving you enough time to work with it. I used my hands and the hand concrete spreader to smoothen and apply a layer of this concrete paste on the edges of the new asphalt. I was worried that this paste wouldn't stick or would crack and come off in pieces, but to my surprise, it didn't. A few places had a few small cracks, but nothing serious. It became so very hard and reliable, in fact, that I recommend it for small spots, even 1 foot by 1 foot potholes. The gradual merge of the old driveway and new asphalt is amazing. It's much easier to apply, smoothen, and it lasts. When I saw the amazing results, I used the paste to fill any cracks on the driveway from millimeters to centimeters. I let this paste dry for about 2 weeks before I applied driveway sealer. I wish I had covered the concrete paste with crack sealer as I did for the rest of the new asphalt, because when the driveway sealer dried on the paste, the color of the sealer on it was much lighter than the rest of the driveway. I had no choice but to give those areas quite a few more coats of driveway sealer, but still it wasn't a perfect result. I used the paint roller with a long handle to apply sealer on the driveway. I would pour the sealer from the bucket onto the driveway and use the roller to spread it out. I applied 1 coat, left it to dry, and applied a second coat. I was worried that the roller marks would stay once the sealer dried, but luckily they didn't. Because the price for a bucket of sealer was very reasonable. I bought 3 buckets of latex ITE runway formula driveway sealer. It was very easy to apply this sealer compared to the next one, which I will explain in part 3. The final result looks amazing, but we were unsure where Canada's winter would take this project. You can see the lighter color on the areas with the concrete paste. As I mentioned before, I wish I had covered this paste with crack sealer as I did for the rest of the new asphalt. If I had applied crack filler on top, those cracks wouldn't exist and the color would match. While I was shoveling the snow, the following winter, I noticed some black spots in the snow. I told my daughter, well, there goes the sealer. This is what we saw the next spring once the snow melted. First of all, the sealer had washed off with winter's snow. I had chosen latex ITE sealer because it had a very reasonable price and a 4-year warranty. I poured it very generously on the driveway to ensure the coat was thick enough to fill the tiny cracks. Even so, as you can see, most of the concrete paste I created using the latex ITE runway formula sealer is still there. I didn't expect it to survive the winter. This was just an experiment. As well, you can see that the asphalt is still level with the garage, meaning that the concrete worked and water erosion did not occur. I am really happy with the concrete paste experiment, and I am certainly going to use it again to fix the driveway, but by mixing it with a better quality product. Please make sure to watch part 3 of this series to see the final products we used and how we got to this final beautiful result. Even after 5 months, in January 2022, after shoveling the snow at least 5 times, still the sealer is completely like brand new. Please subscribe and stay with us. Thank you for watching and have yourself a wonderful day.